Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of StarCraft, where I take you through the missions and how to get the achievements. Today's mission is Safe Haven, and the achievements for this mission are Safe Haven, complete all mission objectives, which is destroy the 3 protoss nexuses and stop the terror fleets. You shall not pass. Save 3 outposts on normal. My precious. Save 2 outposts on hard. This mission is a really rough one because you pretty much have a time limit of a max 15 minutes, and you have to have a good enough force that can go and take out the 3 nexuses plus the terror fleets plus the mothership in that time, and it has to be able to withstand a black hole that the mothership puts out. So it is a very rough mission, and I would suggest getting your infantry upgrades as soon as possible, and getting a really fast build on marines and medics. Usually I go 4-to-1 on marine medic builds. On this one, you'll probably want to do close to 6-to-1 or 8-to-1 because you're going to need that extra firepower. And basically, you have about as much time as it takes for the mothership to destroy 2 bases to take out all 3 nexuses, which that is not a lot of time. And the good thing is that each time that the mothership sends out a terror fleet, if you defeat the terror fleet, the survivors will drop minerals and Vespian gas. So that helps out a lot with building your infantry up. Yeah, for this mission, I'd suggest teching into the tech that allows you to build medics from the, not the reactor core, but the factory thing. Yeah, you'll want to build up a good supply of supply depots, so this way you're not capped when you're trying to move out. And I know it gives you Vikings as this mission's main unit, but the time it takes to produce those, it's just not viable. They're too slow to be produced, and you won't have enough by the time you need them. So after this first attack, go ahead and send your troops down to that bottom left outpost, and go ahead and kind of station them up there. On this one, if you have the minerals to do it, get the mercenaries first, then do your regular marines. Because, like I said, every bit of added firepower counts. And what you're going to do is, you're going to wait until after he sends the terror fleet to move out and hit that nexus down there. Also, do not engage him while the cloak, his shield is up, because you will just be wasting units at that point. Comes the fleet. Go ahead, stim in your marines and have them start picking up those carriers. They won't actually start spawning their little shuttles until they actually get inside the actual outpost itself. Now you won't need the armory. But if you want to do a mix of Marines and say Goliaths or something like that, you can do that. I would, like I said in the beginning, just do straight Marines because that's going to be your best bet. Yeah, see, when the when the outpost survivors leave, they give you those supply crates. Yeah, try not to go and pick on that base just yet. I need those minerals. Get those minerals. The ship is kind of slow, but because of the necessity of the mission, it's one of those, this slowness can really go really fast, so. It's like, it may seem like it doesn't take that long, but in your mind's eye, it's like, I don't know, it's that theory of relativity. It's speed versus non-speed. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't suggest building Goliaths or the Vikings because for one, they take too long to build. For another, the Goliaths take 150 minerals and 50 Vespian. The Vikings, I believe, take 150 and 150. Now, that can be used to make 6 soldiers, 6 Marines, in the same time it takes to produce 2 of those Vikings. So it's one of those, it is very much easier to go ahead and do it the other way. To do it the Marine way. Hoorah! Other thing about the Vikings is they tend to ignore ground units, so, well, they can't attack ground units unless you morph them into the ground form. So it's just easier to use them, use the Marines because they can attack both ground and air. Honestly, the only reason that the Vikings are even effective in this mission is because instead of using pylons, they're using those void prisms. Now that you've got that one out of the way, now that you got that nexus out of the way, go ahead and move down. You're gonna try to mop up the skirmish force that's out in front of the last base, and then you're gonna pull back and save that second outpost. Yeah, basically all you're doing here is clearing out the troops, so this way you can move in and kill that nexus off really fast here in a minute. Or you can try to go ahead and kill it right now. Normally you wait for the other one, but make sure you target down the carrier and not the shuttles, because, yeah, that's just a bad thing. Target the void prisms, the carrier, anything big that comes out. See? Yeah, I should have gone and protected that base. But I got greedy. Because I almost lose this shuttle. Also, you're gonna stem your troops a lot in this mission. So just make sure you stem them and then run up to the, run into battle. And if you see all your troops in green, go ahead and stem them again. Yeah, you're gonna lose a lot doing that, but It's one of those, you need the extra DPS, and the bodies you'll lose is okay. Now right here what I'm doing is I'm trying to bait out that he's gonna do a black hole drop pretty much, and I'm trying to bait that out on these this smaller force. Which I don't think he falls for it. He's just like, nope, I don't think so. I'll just freaking take it out. So I was like, well, if I'm gonna lose it, I'm gonna lose it. So I just grab everything, or majority, try to move it in like that. There you go. Now you can, some people what they do is go ahead and move their entire force into that black hole, because it doesn't hurt your units, it just suspends them for like 30 seconds. Remember, you're gonna always stem, you're gonna target down the carriers, the little patrols he warps in, and then now it's just produce Marines. Go back to your barracks and just produce Marines, stem them, produce Marines, stem them, because unlike regular motherships, it can only target one Marine at a time. So like I said, all you're doing right now is just pushing on it and trying to get that last bit of DPS in there. And the reason my Marines are going down so fast is I didn't keep my upgrades going, so I think they're only sitting with level 1 armor and weapons right now. So as long as you keep producing your armor and weapons upgrades, you should be able to take this down rather quickly. And instead of building that armory, build a second engineering base, so this way it gets those upgrades even faster. But yeah, you can see why this mission is so hard, because it's not only timed, but it is rough. Especially if you don't take the Nexuses out in the right order, or you don't save the colonists and stuff like that. But there you go. That's how to get all the achievements for this mission. I hope y'all liked it. If you did, give me a like, a share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.